According to latest reports, arrested princes are being savagely tortured and interrogated by American contractor Blackwater. By Ryan Perry, West Coast correspondent for DailyMail.com, and Josh Boswell for DailyMail.com. Published, 1624 EST, November 22, 2017, updated, 3:37 EST, November 23, 2017. As hinted by this author earlier, Saudi turmoil. 1. MBS Saudi Crown Prince has embarked on a perilous journey, borrowing a page from Putin's book, Consolidating Power Under the Cover of Corruption and Money Laundering. Although he took some condescending actions to entice the younger generation, easing few social restrictions, analogous to burying one's head in the face of an imminent danger in the sand, he yet seems to be the weakest link in the gold chain of China, Russia, and Israel. 1. https://shakir2.wordpress.com/2017/11/07/Saudi turmoil/. Saudi Arabia's move seems to be impulsive and reactionary on account of American rebuke in the case of nuclear deal with Iran and change of removal stance in the case of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Both Shia-ruled countries. Israel, also not being happy with this nuclear deal, intends to teach America a lesson for countermanding her long-held stance. Given the Chinese emergence as geostrategic and econo-political power, two opposing camps have clustered on the international scene. One headed by China, beefed up by Russia and Israel. Subsequent participants seem to be India, Pakistan, for their populations are hoarding the most gold, and most likely, disgruntled with the West, Iran and Turkey providing the impetuous vivaciousness to this group. A most interesting aspect of this cluster, China, Russian, and Muslims, is the nostalgic reminiscence and impulses of restoring their lost glories of the past. This camp, given its unique motivations, could be instrumental in eradicating the dollar dominance as the world legal tender, currency, replacing it with the gold standard of Bretton Woods Agreement/system, 1944. The first step in this direction was taken by China by setting up AIB, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, in January 2016, with $100 billion capitalization. http://nation.com.park/03 August 2015 / Is China finally about to dethrone America as the world's economic leader? https://shakir2.wordpress.com/2015/06/21 Asia Pacific PIF/. The Russian Central Bank opened its first overseas office in Beijing on March 14, 2017, marking a step forward in forging a Beijing-Moscow alliance to bypass the U.S. dollar in the global monetary system, and to phase in a gold-backed standard of trade. The new central bank office was opened at a time when Russia is preparing to issue its first federal loan bonds denominated in Chinese yuan. Financial regulators from the two countries agreed on last May to issue home currency-denominated bonds in each other's markets, a move that was widely viewed as intended to eventually test the global reserve status of the U.S. dollar. China, reportedly, has also asked Pakistan to use yuan as a legal tender in Gwadar Port CPEC project financial transactions. Pakistan at this point, however, has resisted it by arguing that it would tantamount to trampling on its sovereignty. On the other hand, the U.S.A. and the West are hell-bent to continue with dollar as the legal tender. It is a matter of its economic supremacy and survival. Libyan President Colonel Gaddafi and Iraqi President Saddam Hussein, two Arab leaders, who dared try to replace the dollar with euro, paid a heavy price. Saudi Arabia has joined the Gold Club in sheer defiance of the American exceptionalism, with a drive to gain control of some of its assets with the help of Russia. Recent Saudi king's visit to Russia, Putin's phone to the Saudi Crown Prince MBS, and increasing warmth in the relationship between Israel and Saudi Arabia, portrays an embracing welcome to Saudi Arabia in the Gold Club. Saudis, however, should not be oblivious of the lurking danger in this game of political, economic, social and dynastic realignment, as the weakest link in this game is and will remain MBS. The unprecedented humiliation of the rounded-up princes coupled with the annoyance of the conservative clerics would not augur well for the Crown Prince in Saudi Arabia. How far, if at all, he would be able to take it, is anyone's guess. UAE also seems to be in the throes of lurking danger, of likely redrawing of the map of the region, for it has thrown punches above its weight, in the Shia-Sunni brawl spearheaded by Saudi Arabia. UAE would have been in a much better position, by keeping a low profile and remaining non-aligned like Oman. It should also be mindful of the fact that the world is turning against the safe havens for stolen and laundered money it has developed a reputation for. Shakir2.wordpress.com